guys! Almost 1 year ago, I quit wearing makeup. So today I'm going to be taking you through my natural beauty routine, which has helped heal my skin and enables me to feel confident without having to wear makeup every day, which is literally what I used to do. So first of all, I'm going to be showing you how I make my natural Princess Beauty Elixir. That's what we're going to call it. So I've got this little glass spray bottle here and I've added some colloidal silver into this. This really helps with skin irritation and just helps your skin heal itself naturally. And then I'm going to be adding a little bit of spring water. This is actually what I collect, or my family collects, from a natural spring. So yeah, I'm going to try and pour a bit of this in carefully. I'm doing this over the sink. So now, last of all, this is what is going to make this super princessy. I have a little bit of Bulgarian Rose essential oil. So this is 100% natural and organic. And I haven't actually used this one yet, so I'm excited to see how it smells. Oh my gosh, it smells so beautiful. And like rose, I just feel like it's such a beautifying oil. I'm gonna check if it's actually coming out. I love using this as a perfume. Not really coming out. I might have to get a little pipette. I don't know if I have any at home. So I'm gonna really carefully pour this out because you only need a tiny bit. This stuff is strong, but it's like too thick to come out of the thing. It smells delicious, guys. That is what it looks like, the proper pure stuff. Now that is all the ingredients. We're gonna put the lid on, give it a little shake very carefully. Oh my gosh, this feels so like fresh and nice, and like you can put this on in the morning, throughout the day, and you can use it to like wash your face with. You can get a little organic cotton pad and like wash your face like that if you need to clean it. And yeah, this is so good for your skin and refreshing, and it's gonna help like restore it and help your skin get back to its like natural balance. I would probably say that the #1 thing which is the worst for your skin is stress and like negative emotions. So if you are breaking out, do not stress about it. Really try not to stress about it. Remember, it's okay. Most people go through it. I mean, I currently have a little bit of a spot healing there. Like, it just happens, especially as a female with your hormones changing throughout the month. It's very hard, and there are so many things in this modern world which can irritate your skin. So really try not to stress about it. And if you do have a bit of a breakout, I really love using tea tree essential oil. So I'm gonna show you what I do. So I get a little bit of this on a cotton pad and just tap it onto the affected area. I now have a really strong passion for like plant essences and stuff like that, because I just think plants are so powerful and have been used for thousands of years, and it's just so crazy all of the things that they can do. My next beauty hack is this little machine here, which is actually a red light machine. I know red light is becoming very popular. Loads of celebrities use it and it's like their beauty hack. And honestly, I just think it's amazing. It helps produce collagen and it helps with inflammation and just helps your skin heal, especially from acne. I think it's amazing for acne prone skin. Do make sure, like, do a little bit of research. You might have to invest a bit because obviously you do get different qualities of machines and you want one that's obviously working really well. So this is a little one that I have, and I try and do 10 minutes of this every day. So this has red and near infrared waves, and I just sit in front of this for 10 minutes. You guys probably can't really see me anymore. I often do my stretches, and it's a bit of like a bit of a relaxing routine. It feels like self-care. Sorry if you can't see me. Yeah, I love this. I do usually like to get a bit of, you know, use it like a proper sauna, if you know what I mean. You want to make sure that you like get as much of your skin exposed as possible. And the near infrared, I'm pretty sure it's the near infrared. It can like penetrate into your skin and into your muscles, so it helps with muscle soreness and things like that as well. And it's just so good, like especially if you've been in the sun, it can help, you know, help with skin damage and just everything. It is amazing. It's so good, and I love red light. I will talk about red light all day long if I could, so I will be quiet about it. Your skin is literally your biggest organ in your body. I feel like people just think of this skin as just like this outer layer, you know, it's your shell, but it actually is just like the organs inside your body. It is got its own processes and it has its own like detoxification process. So if your skin is irritated, it can show like signs of something not quite right inside. And obviously some of these things are quite hard. It can be due to hormone levels and things like that. But obviously just like the basics, making sure that you're sleeping enough. I really love my sleep. So sometimes I will sleep for like 10 hours. Like some, especially for women, I feel like a lot of the studies done on like sleep and things like that, 8 hours might not actually be enough, especially if you're younger and you're growing. 8 hours might not be enough for some people. So if you feel like you need to sleep more, I exercise a lot. So that means I'm gonna need more sleep because my body needs more time to repair and heal. So yeah, make sure you're sleeping a lot and obviously drinking a lot of water, making sure that you're always staying hydrated. Obviously that also varies how much water you need based on how much you exercise, if it's hot, and also your size and that. And of course, what you eat. So I've really been trying to work on my diet recently. I've cut out all of processed sugars and I don't eat any seed oils and things like that anymore. And I honestly have noticed just such a difference in my overall health and of course in my skin as well. Although there's so many factors to it that these things are hard to track, like to track the progress of it, but I definitely have noticed a massive improvement. And some of my favorite foods, I'm gonna read some of my favorite beauty foods. One of them is avocados. I'm obsessed with avocados. I think they're so delicious. They're full of healthy fats, which are so good for your skin as well and gives you like lustrous, gorgeous locks and, you know, like voluminous, like just lovely like baby skin. If you want your skin to look like a baby's bottom, eat lots of avocados. And I also love papaya. It really helps cleanse your gut. And I know a lot of skin irritations can be to do with your gut health as well. That's very interesting. Like the gut is such an important thing, like especially the fact that the gut sends more signals to the brain than what the brain sends to the gut is just crazy. Like I think gut health is quite overlooked by a lot of people. Like it's very, very interesting if you do a bit of research into it. And I also feel like papaya just gives you such like a glow. Also carrots as well, because you know, foods that have that orange, the beta carotene. I actually did a challenge once where I kept like non-stop eating carrots and I did see my hands went orange. Like if you eat a lot of orange foods, you will have that orange glow. And yeah, just in general, vegetables and making sure that you eat like some raw foods as well. I try and eat some raw things with every meal just to make sure that I'm getting that like healthy hydration, you know, that nice hydration from the vegetables and lots of vitamins, and eating like a wide variety. Don't forget about herbs. Herbs are amazing. There's so many like micronutrients in them as well. In terms of a moisturizer, I don't really like to use too much things on my skin, especially like oils and things like that. Though there are some that I would definitely recommend for some people to use, like that these are the best oils. So castor oil is so good. I do sometimes use this like on my eye area just to really hydrate and, you know, restore this skin. And this is also really good for hair growth, castor oil is. I love castor oil. And another good oil to use on your skin as like a nice moisturizer and to get that glowy look is jojoba oil is really good for your skin. And also aloe vera, fresh aloe vera. You don't want to use the stuff which like is in a bottle that has alcohol in it. Make sure you're not using alcohol on your skin. I would highly recommend against that. But yeah, aloe vera is really nice as well, especially after the sun. It's a good like after sun. I was about to put more on, but I've already put some on. But yeah, you can put this on your skin at night. I would more recommend, because castor oil is quite thick, so this can be like a really good mask overnight. But at the moment I'm currently trying to do a full proper cleanse of my skin and not really use any oils on it at all, just so I can really get it to its natural balance, so it's properly producing the right amount of oils that it's meant to be. But jojoba oil is really good and recommended because it very much like, it's very similar to the natural sebum that your skin produces. So basically, when you're stripping your skin from its natural oils, you're like taking away the sebum, and then your pores are gonna be like, oh, now it needs to produce even more, and that can get yourself in a bit of a vicious cycle. So jojoba oil is really good because when you put it on, it can actually tell your skin that it's already hydrated itself. It doesn't need to produce any more oil, which obviously is what can cause spots. So that is why some people do really like jojoba oil, and I have used it for a while and I didn't necessarily notice anything negative. I just really want to give my skin a deep cleanse at the moment, so that's why I'm trying to like literally use nothing other than water, you know, my beauty elixir, which I showed you earlier. I would say one of my favorite things about quitting makeup that I didn't ever really consider until I actually stopped wearing makeup was the fact that every day when I go outside, my skin gets to properly breathe and breathe in that like fresh air. Like my skin's actually exposed to the air and it doesn't have this thick layer of stuff over it, and also it can actually get exposed to the sunlight and get that natural glow. Of course, you do want to be careful with your skin and respect it. So if you are going to be going out into the sun, the best thing, of course, is to actually cover up using a hat and I always bring a, what do you call it, like a linen scarf with me over my shoulders and over my face, especially because I do have like naturally like the ginger gene. You know, I have lots of freckles and I do have like strawberry blonde hair. And when I was younger, I used to be a lot more of a redhead. So like I am a bit of a redhead, so I do have to be very careful in the sun. So also, if you are gonna be using sun cream, if you do need some, I would definitely recommend getting a zinc-based sun cream. It's much better for your skin. It's much more natural. And zinc is actually a really good thing to be putting onto your skin either way. Like zinc really can actually help with acne. Lots of people recommend it. Also taking like as a supplement or like making sure you're eating lots of zinc rich foods is really good for your skin as well. There's so many different vitamins and minerals and different things, and there's so many factors to acne, and it's definitely very unique to each person. So honestly, just experiment, do like lots of research into it. You don't have to just like accept that your skin is irritated. Like your skin is irritated for a reason. There's something to it. And while you shouldn't like stress about it, like don't, you know, feel bad about yourself. Like there's nothing wrong with you. Your body is just like trying to communicate with you. So yeah, I would definitely recommend doing some like deeper research and thinking about maybe like other things that could be going on inside your body and with your lifestyle that could potentially be causing skin irritation. Now, since quitting makeup, obviously I do have those days sometimes where it's not like an everyday I'm going out with my friends or doing something fancy. I want to wear something fancy and I want to feel a little bit extra glam. Of course, I usually make myself feel more glam by, you know, putting one of my favorite outfits on, doing my hair nice, and that instantly, like just because you're not wearing makeup doesn't mean that you can't like get yourself all fancy and girly and dressed up. However, there are a couple things that I do like to do to my face, and one of them is actually something I've kind of been on the fence about, and that is dyeing my eyebrows. Like obviously quitting makeup, it has been a journey for me. When I first stopped wearing makeup, it wasn't like 100%. I was trying to use more like natural products, and it's been a slow process. I definitely like really do not wear anything on my skin very often. Like on my everyday basis, I put nothing on my skin, and it honestly, I feel so good for it. However, what I do is tint my eyebrows. So when I first quit makeup, one of my biggest insecurities is the fact that my eyebrows and my eyelashes are blonde. And so at first I was kind of tempted to dye my eyelashes, but I decided not to do that because I don't like the feeling of wearing mascara, and I don't think it's good to be putting like mascara into your eye every day. You know, like personally for me, I just didn't want to be doing that anymore. And I also didn't want to tint it either, because when you tint it, like it's so close to my delicate eye area, you know what I mean? Like I just didn't want to be putting, even if it's like a more natural thing, like a more natural dye, I didn't want to be putting that into my, basically my eyeball anymore. However, I have continued to dye, like tint my eyelashes, my eyebrows, I mean. So I don't have to do this that often. Like it lasts quite a while, and I do use a more like natural henna one. So maybe I want to do some more research into trying to find like a super clean one, which I actually just don't feel bad about using on my eyebrows, or ideally stopping it. What do you guys think? Like, should I just go completely or natural? I did get microblading a few years ago. It's been a while now, and I think it has mostly faded. I definitely wouldn't get microblading again. I mean, it doesn't even really work for me anyways, because like I said, my natural eyebrows are blonde, so it's kind of like blonde hair over the tattooed eyebrows, so it kind of just fades it anyways, like instantly. So yeah, I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I just go all natural and stop dyeing my eyebrows? But I personally just feel like my eyebrows frame my face, and I really kind of like it. So, you know, it is like it's a process, guys. Everyone has their own like insecurities and things like that, and they're not even something like you could look at someone, you wouldn't even think that they have anything to be insecure about, but it's because you're not them. Like you have to be like in someone's head, in someone's, you know, life to know how they feel. So yeah, even I'm no way perfect. I still have a lot of things I need to work on. But one of the things which I do like to do, and I don't feel like this is, maybe it's probably not good to curl your eyelashes every day, I don't know. But obviously it's not putting anything on my skin, it's just like brushing my hair basically. So I love curling my eyelashes. I'm not using a mirror. Well, I am using a mirror, but I'm quite far away from it, so I can't really see what I'm doing. But honestly, curling your eyelashes is such like an OG thing. Like, do not forget about curling your eyelashes if you wanna, you know, improve, I can't do that right now. Improve the look, like, you know, give that bit of, like, you don't need mascara, just curling your eyelashes will actually do something. Obviously it won't give you as much of an effect as like wearing mascara, things like that, but it does actually make a difference. So if you want to have your eyelashes like done nicely, just curl them, brush through them, maybe put a bit of castor seed oil on it, and it does actually give you like that natural, you know, look of opening up your eyes a bit. Also, you can use more natural makeup, of course. So one thing which I do sometimes use on those special occasions when I'm getting dressed up is a little bit of this very natural highlighter. So this is by Living Libations. I do love highlighter. It's always like been one of my favorite products, and this one's super subtle as well, so it really doesn't make much difference. And this one is made out of all natural like oils. It's made out of jojoba and other natural like essential oils and things like that, and the shininess comes from stone root and mica. So yeah, this is really good, and Living Libations is one of my favorite like beauty brands. I definitely recommend checking it out if you are interested in trying more like natural beauty products. As you can see, it just adds a very subtle shine, and you can also put this on your lips, and this is just so beautiful. And it's called Ballet Slipper, and it's literally the color of ballet slippers, which, as you can probably tell, pink is my favorite color. So just like a little bit of pink highlighter is all I need like now to make myself feel like, wow, you know, like I've put that little bit of extra effort in. I wouldn't wear this every day because, like I said, I just want to let my skin be able to do its own thing without having other stuff going on, even if it is natural. But for special occasions, I love this. And also just using a little bit of lip balm when you want to have, you know, before a photo or you're gonna go out with your friends, just put a little bit of lip balm on. And this is the lip balm from Hurraw. It's a coconut lip balm, and I love this. It smells so delicious and coconutty, and it makes me feel so good. Yeah, that is like my makeup or no makeup makeup. Not no makeup makeup, my no makeup no makeup look. My makeup no makeup look, that would be it. Yeah, my makeup no makeup look. I'm constantly getting so many messages from you guys saying about how you've also had struggles with your skin growing up, or, you know, you've always felt kind of a little bit insecure wearing makeup, and how me posting about, you know, my journey of trying to quit makeup and let my skin be natural has really inspired you and helped you and made you feel more confident whether you decide to quit wearing makeup or not. My main ethos of making this content is to, you know, share to you guys that it is possible to be beautiful without having to wear makeup, and you can be naturally beautiful, just as beautiful without makeup as with. So I hope that this video helped you guys, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, love you.